Oh, I'm sitting down here. I ain't worried about the mic. I just saw some and I just got to say something about it. For example, if somebody dogged the fuck out of me for hours in front of an audience, went through my whole sexual history, how I'm a whole, how I done fuck whole platoons, whole battalions, fucking I'm assuming pastors and deacons and all that in a church, and went through my whole family. Do you think I would ever be sharing something they doing, atting them, and they done did all that to me? Like I said, y'all have to realize how pitiful a lot of these people are. They'll latch on to people that done all kind of shit to them at the end of every day. And then they look at you like you got two necks. No, I'm the same one. I can see it. And that's just one example. I mean, go on and on. I don't know what you call something like that. I have zero respect for anybody that would do that. But of course, somebody like that would flag my channel for somebody else. That's the kind of, I don't know what crud. That's the kind of bottom of the barrel behavior that I see. And it's the sickest thing. That's why I'm all the way back from it. I can see it for what it is. I can see it for how sick and demented it is. Something got to be wrong with you. You have to be traumatized. You have to look at that kind of treatment as the norm for you. That would have to be the normal thing for you. Oh, everything's okay now. And the thing about it is people around you is just like that too. Oh, everything's fine now. Is it? I don't think it ever was fine. Even before you latched on to these different folks. That's why y'all can't let them go, because y'all share with some kind of trauma, some kind of really traumatic, I'm assuming some kind of abuse. It has to be psychological, physical, mental, all of it combined. And to go back, I don't know, maybe that's why they call it complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Because that complex, that's the worst kind it is. And they just recently came up with a name for that. They have to constantly come up with names for people like that. I see it. I don't have to put a name on it. I just know something ain't right. I know that. And I've always picked up on that. That's why certain of y'all I would never. But then again, in hindsight, that's why I was getting these comments from people. Probably folk just like y'all, if not y'all yourself. Do a video on such and such, because you knew y'all was psychopaths. And you probably felt like I would be annihilated, but I'm not. And at the end of the day, I see how pitiful you really are. And that's just straight up pitiful. That's the only thing good I can say. And even that is just really bad. The things people will do for those who are just like them, right? These different Satans and devils and these different evil, wicked entities. I can only imagine the kind of things that has happened. Because I'm sure the bulk of it never even made it up on this app. The bulk of it, but what I've gotten wind of, that's the crud. Fuck a barrel. That's the crud under the barrel. And I'm assuming you feel like you're all this and that because you have people paying you every month for a membership. I'm assuming to be close to something like that. And I'm assuming others are supposed to feel some kind of way about that. I never have. I never have. I've always seen it for what it was. No folk got to be more pitiful than you even. If you're the best that they can do. And you flaunt them. I'm assuming other people look at it like, ooh, I see it for what it is. Always have. I don't regret being over here. I learned so much. Why do you think I don't fuck with y'all? You ain't allowed over here. You can't leave a comment. I don't have to lock the channel down no more as much. Because I believe I done got all of it. And if not, YouTube done probably got rid of some of those extra accounts. So why bother? I pretty much have wiped the slate clean of you from over here. But to see what you all have been reduced to, it's sad. No wonder y'all was feeling some kind of way when folks was over here. Well, you don't have to ever feel that way anymore. But I get it. Bring up something in you can't control. You have to destroy and be destructive. But I know life has done the most. It has done the most. Be glad I didn't go in on you really, really bad. I could have. People email me your life to talk about. They ain't grinding like that. I was emailed your life. Details about your life supposedly to, I'm assuming, to use that in my commentary. I don't need instruction when I give commentary. But I damn knew you wasn't shit. And what you're doing now only validates that you really is pitiful. You really is traumatized, bad. And yeah, that whole complex PTSD, fuck PTSD, y'all got the complex kind. That's the word kind, what it is. That's the worst kind, what it is. Y'all might have these other folks up on here shook. Be glad I never went in on you the way I could have. That's a blessing for you. But God only knows what your grimy ass will sit around and do, right? And then at the end of all of that, uses this. Yeah, I was right. I got the fuck from around you when I found out. The lies. And then, just let Stuck be over here as I play in Stuck face, knowing that I tried to flag down Stuck channel. And probably would have accepted my money if I had gave it to you. 16 channels strong, right? 16 monetized channels strong. You would need that. I'm going to tell you something. If you had 1,600, it wouldn't be enough. Ain't nothing gonna make you right. You like somebody else on here. All the money in the world can't fix their arm. Now they can flaunt that they get money. You know what stuff is with it? Get money, bitch. But at the end of the day, all the money can't fix your arm. Anybody seen your arm in 4 years? And then aren't you the one what can't stand up straight or something like that? Y'all have that in common. I didn't know you couldn't stand up straight. You you have to stand at some kind of pose to make it look like you. I don't know. All of it, all that shit fake. Fake fools. No, the real fools. They need to say fake real fools. I don't need anybody over here. I can use this for a show if I want to. And if they don't hear it the first time, guess what? I'm creative enough to come up with a way to get somebody here. But don't worry, I ain't got nobody's name over here. I haven't even spoken nobody's name. Ain't that the way y'all do? Ooh, he just want clout and all of that. You can't be decent to somewhat satanic. I'm the one to let you know somebody over there was playing in your face. They email me all this shit to talk about you. You can't look out for no devil. You know what? Burn. You're another one I would never fuck with, and I have a very good reason for it. Because if you do it one time, you'll do it again. If somebody will fuck you one time, they will fuck you again. Ain't y'all fucking one another over and over and over again? And for any onlookers, some channels, it's best not to even go to it. But certain things the universe wants them to know. Like, because I had seen it before, but it's like, I guess that wasn't enough. Well, no, let me go and share this channel that done dogged me the fuck out. Because even I didn't know all that shit about you. I didn't know you had fucked a platoon. But believe me, I wasn't over there listening to them hours and hours of shit. I caught wind of that. I'm like, wow. And then what? The pastors, the deacons, the battalion, all these affairs. I mean, and supposedly your husband was the one what brought all that out. Was I over there listening to all them hours of shit? Hell no. I imagine you done spent a lot of time doing all kind of underhanded shit where I'm concerned, like flagging videos, trying to bring my channel down. You a grimy, clown-looking ass bitch. I would never fuck with you. You got what you deserve. If you can't stand up straight, you deserve it! And I believe that too. You know who I pity? The one what you and folk like you. You know what? All this scheming, plotting shit you do. When you get up around them and then you get up under these folks into something that you want, and then they give it to you. I would never give y'all shit. If I think you gonna learn something from me, I shut it down. Figure it out. You can't. That's why y'all plot and scheme and wreak havoc behind all these different accounts and all the grimy ass shit, the fraud, right? Because I even caught wind of that channel of yours. I was gonna talk about it. Fuck that. All that fraudulent ass shit, right? The facade. Ooh, look how many hundreds of thousands. Ain't no way in the fuck y'all can stand on your own. I know you wasn't shit when you were monetizing your apology to Teresa Martin. I knew then you wasn't shit. I knew then you were hard to fuck up. How you gonna be that hard up with 16 monetized channels? Be glad I never went in on you. It ain't like I can't. It ain't like I couldn't have done. Be glad I didn't. You saw the email. I didn't touch on none of that grimy ass shit that was sent about you. I don't need direction. Now, somebody sitting out there that might feel like, oh, they played the fuck out of Stuck because Stuck did a video on whoever it was. Believe me, if Stuck did the video, Stuck wanted to do it. Because believe me, Stuck was sent something and Stuck didn't touch it. But I don't want that kind of audience. And then you couldn't even take what I did say about you. You couldn't even handle that. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause uses that bitch, right? That's probably why they sent. You know why they sent that stuff to me? Cause all them was afraid of your ass. That's why they did it. You had all these folks up on here shook. All of them. And then I look at what is supposed to got all these folks shook. Somebody that's been reduced to sharing somebody that dogged the fuck out of them. And you kissing the crack of their ass. Again. I guess folks thought you was gonna help for the handle me, right? And your way of doing that was to what? Flag my channel, right? And you didn't tell me about that till after you thought somebody was gonna let me know about it. Well, you know what? I told you about that shit because the shit was just wrong. But you a devil. I see why didn't nobody like you. I see why. I don't see why they were afraid of you. But then again, maybe I do. Right? Because somebody was up on your panel or somewhere it was heard. I heard something about, it's like, oh yeah, because you're the one that doxed me. And you was like, well, oh, I didn't dox. Well, you know what? Yeah, I did dox you. And you know what? They were like, oh, that's okay. Everything's fine. I get everything fine over there, right? How your pussy been ran through by a fucking battalion, or was it a platoon? I'm sure they played the whole video of your husband or ex-husband, whoever he was, going through all that grimy ass shit that's your life. Dog the fuck out of you. Did a whole series on you. Is that the protocol? Fuck y'all and y'all protocol. I draw the line. You gonna sit around and do that shit to me and think everything fine. It ain't gonna never be fine. And you deserve whatever the fuck the universe did to you and your whole fucking family. That's where I am with it. I don't have to do nothing. I look at what already been done. And it's the worst.